Yeah, there's some.
This is what Ed Ness has referred to as D-Day, Death Day. But it's probably not what you'd expect to see. Friends and family have gathered at Ed and his wife Gloria's home to say goodbye. There are tears and hugs and even laughter. The clock hangs overhead. The doctor will arrive at 2 p.m. How are you feeling right now?
I'm a little bit revved up, but that's like when I first went skydiving. It was an adrenaline rush. I feel like I'm going on a voyage here somewhere, and I don't know where it is, but it's interesting.
It's almost like a dinner party atmosphere, and the noise makes it hard for us to hear each other. But this is exactly how Ed wants it.
That's exactly what I wanted, yeah. And that's what I told people. I don't want it a solemn occasion. I want it to be a happy send-off.
Ed wants as many people as possible to know about the choice he made and why. That faced with terminal lung cancer, he is dying anyway, and this is how he wants to go. He asked me to be here to tell his story about dying with dignity. What's the message you want?
There's a real lack of education on what DWD really is. And I've mentioned it to a few people that, I'm doing this. And some of the reactions are, they obviously haven't got a clue what it's all about. If people get educated on what it's all about, there'll be a lot more support for it. It's certainly not a suicide. Anyone that even brings up the topic suicide, you realize you're talking to a fanatic right off the bat.
When I first met Ed on Sunday, I expected him to look closer to death, probably be in bed. But here he is today even, still walking around with less than half an hour to go. It feels odd, even unfamiliar, but comforting at the same time for those who have gathered here to support him.
We're all going to die at one point or another, unfortunately, and he just chose his day.
I think it's wonderful to be able to say goodbye, to have some kind of sense of letting someone know you cared.
Ed has given us that opportunity to come and say goodbye to him as he makes this passage. So,
no second thoughts on your part?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
And with that, Ed takes a seat in his recliner.
Everybody available?
The shades are pulled down, candles are lit, and soft music is playing. He reads his last epitaph to everyone, and the doctor arrives at 2 p.m. Ed still sips at a glass of wine. A picture of his wedding day 35 years ago sits on the table beside him. Ed shares a final tender moment with his wife Gloria, saying goodbye and I love you. Then Dr. Dawes asks him if he is ready. He says yes, and the procedure begins. He is given medication that will make him fall asleep, but his last words to everyone are, "This is perfect."
This is perfect.
Ed is then given medication that puts him into a medical coma and then stops his heart. He passed away peacefully within a few minutes.